Alright, welcome everyone. Today we're going to do something special. We're taking a journey into a brand new fantasy world. We're talking ancient magic, young heroes, and a really epic struggle between light and shadow. So let's open the book on the world of Elarion.
You know, if you've ever felt that magic of walking through a wardrobe into a snowy wood, or if you've ever dreamed of exploring the paths of Middle-earth, well, listen up. A new adventure is definitely calling. The Fantasy Chronicles series is like an invitation to a world that feels so familiar and classic, but at the same time, it's completely new. It's a huge story just waiting to be discovered.
So, where do we even begin with a world like this? Well, every great fantasy world has its own unique magic, its own rules, right? In Elarion, it all starts with one single fundamental force, the light.
Now get this, the world of Elarion wasn't born from some cosmic accident or a big dramatic clash of the gods. No, it was created from an act of love. The light, which is the source of literally everything, simply wanted to share its existence, its beauty, its clarity. It's a really beautiful concept.
And you can see what came from that. A world just teeming with life. We're talking heavens, waters, creatures of all kinds. Every single part of creation was given a little piece, a reflection of the light. And with it came the ability to think, to love, and to create. It's a world born entirely out of generosity.
And this is absolutely crucial to understanding Elarion. The light isn't some kind of tyrant. It doesn't force anyone or anything to follow it. Instead, it's like this constant, gentle invitation. It's a guiding presence that's always calling to every heart, just waiting for you to open the door from the inside.
And that, right there, leads us to the absolute core conflict of the series. Because in a world where you're not forced to do good, well, that means you have to choose it.
So, to put it simply, the light is basically the cosmic law of this universe. It's the ultimate source of life, and it's the moral compass for every being. But, and this is a huge but, because it doesn't force its will, it creates the possibility for something else to exist, the freedom to just turn away.
And this is where all the drama kicks in. Freedom in Elarion, it's a real double-edged sword. You know, following the light means building and creating amazing things. But rejecting it, well, it's like trying to put out the sun. You don't just lose the light, you actually lose the ability to see everything else clearly.
And this isn't just some philosophical debate. It has real, tangible, and honestly, pretty dark consequences. Let's talk about the Jhorx. You see, they used to be dwarves, but after they turned their backs on the light, they became corrupted, twisted into these shadows of what they used to be, now just digging endlessly for the very treasure that ruined them.
Okay, so what's an epic fantasy without some amazing heroes, right? Of course, this journey has some. Let's meet the three young people who are right at the heart of this entire story: Helyra, Jhorx, and Theron.
And these guys aren't just stoic, silent heroes. I love this little quote because it gives you such a great sense of their dynamic. There's this warmth and humor between them, you know? The kind of easy friendship that just makes you want to pack your bags and go with them. It feels real.
All right, let's pull back the camera a little bit. Elarion is so much more than just its central conflict. It's this incredibly rich world filled with ancient lore, amazing creatures, and some really deep wisdom.
And here is just a little taste of that depth. This comes from a mysterious character called the Wandering Monk. Think about it. What he's saying is that our ability to even recognize that something is cruel is proof that a universal good exists. The story isn't just an adventure. It's packed with these really profound moments that make you stop and think.
Oh, and the world is absolutely buzzing with magic. You might see a lumamion, which is this golden bird whose light can actually kindle hope inside you. Or maybe a glass butterfly will land on your shoulder, and when it does, it lets you remember a happy moment perfectly forever. Magic is literally in every corner of this world.
And the world is populated by all these fascinating races, and each one has its own deep, complex history. You've got humankind, who are divided but also capable of incredible unity. Then there are the Savian elves, who've withdrawn deep into their forests. We've got the mysterious deep elves living in an underwater realm, and of course, the proud elemental dwarves, children of the mountain. And this image just gives you a little glimpse into that history. Here we see the four dwarven kings back when they were united. It hints at this huge, sprawling story of alliances being made and then broken. You can just feel the history here, the pride, the division, and maybe the long, hard road to coming back together. There are ages of history buried in this world.
So after all that, what is this series all about?
And more importantly, who is it for? Let's bring it all together as we get ready to start this chronicle. Okay, so the Fantasy Chronicles is an epic series that's perfect for kids and middle-grade readers. But honestly, it's one of those stories that just gets deeper and richer as you go. It really blends the wonder of Narnia with the epic scope of Tolkien, all while exploring these timeless values of courage, friendship, and trust. In the end, it's a world where nothing is insignificant, where even the smallest, most overlooked creature might hold a secret to creation itself.
So there you have it. The world has been built, the heroes have been chosen, and a grand adventure is about to kick off. The story of Elarion doesn't just end here, it's waiting. It's waiting for anyone who dares to listen. So the only question left to ask is, will you answer the call?